Hi there! Do you know how a great blue heron flies? In this video, I'm going to talk about some facts about the great blue heron, how birds fly, and how the great blue heron flies. I'm a student at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and I'm working with the Coastal Interpretive Center to teach you about the great blue heron and the biomechanics of flight. The great blue heron is a shorebird that lives in marshes in North America, according to the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. They like to eat fish, amphibians, and reptiles, and hunt by slowly wading through the water before stabbing their prey with their beaks. The great blue heron is the largest of the North American herons, as they tend to be around 4 feet tall, which is only a little shorter than most third graders. Despite this large height, they only weigh 5 to 6 pounds. They weigh this little due to their hollow bones, which help them fly with their huge wings. The great blue heron has an average wingspan of around 6 feet. But how would a bird that large even stay in the air? Let's start with an easier example. Have you ever made the perfect paper airplane that soared through the air? Well, according to NASA, it was able to do that by utilizing 4 forces of motion: thrust, drag, weight, and lift. Thrust is what moves the paper airplane in the direction that you threw it. Drag is part of what slows your airplane down and is in the opposite direction of motion. Weight, which is impacted by gravity, is the force that makes your paper airplane fall to the floor. And lift is how your airplane doesn't immediately fall to the floor. This is what your wings are doing, lifting your airplane. These forces don't just apply to paper airplanes you make with your friends. This is how birds fly, too. Great blue herons utilize these forces by flapping, gliding, and soaring through the air. All flighted birds flap. It uses extra thrust and lift to make them go upwards. Gliding only works for short periods of time, but it uses less energy than flapping. Soaring is a type of flying where the bird glides above the earth using special thermal winds. It's generally used by larger birds for longer periods of time. The great blue heron utilizes its ability to soar during its annual migration south from March till May. The average journey is 4,000 miles long at 7,000 feet above sea level, according to LearnBirdWatching.com. You now know how birds, especially the great blue heron, fly. Thrust, drag, weight, and lift are essential physics concepts that birds have evolved to master. I encourage you to venture outdoors to witness the striking great blue heron in its natural habitat. What other birds can you find? Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the other videos on the Coastal Interpretive Center's page.